Good morning. 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 All right. Good morning. I am Carol. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Let me tell y'all something. One thing for sure, and two things for certain. Getting up in the morning for me has been a challenge. Not because I'm not a morning. It's not that I'm not a morning person. It's that I have a lot to do in the morning. So it seems like when I get up in the morning, my day starts almost like at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm already geared, ready to go and doing things starting at 6 in the morning. So at 6 in the morning, I'm up and I'm already, and my body won't let me sleep. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter. I think I had one day, I think that was Juneteenth day, where I overslept and everything. But that was like far and few between because any other time I'm up. I'm just up. I am just up. And I don't know, if that's normal. I don't know if it's, no, I really don't. I don't know if it's normal, if it's just my body. For years I've worked third shift, and then I switched to first for a few years, and then I went to second shift because it's more conducive for my schedule. Second shift is more conducive. So I don't know. So I vacillate between second and third shift hours, because they work better for my home life and my life period. I can get things done during the day and work in those hours and periods. So I don't know. So today was a little late start, but I'm here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. hmm And you're gonna always see me with my coffee because coffee gets me going in the day. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol, where I come to you every day about 8:30 in the morning to 9 o'clock with thought-provoking questions and engagement and just thoughts and processes that we all go through, and we just be like, what in the world is going on? So today is Wednesday. Wednesday. What do we normally call Wednesday? We normally call that Woman Crush Wednesday, huh? Don't we normally call that, or your what's your WC? What's that WCW? What's your favorite woman folks is looking at, and things of that nature? WCW. They have that going on too. They have that going on too. And so yesterday was I was pretty much off yesterday. I was watching, I'm a news watcher. I like to watch news. I wouldn't call myself political, but I watch everything. I watch everything to see what's going on. I watch to see what's not going on. I watch to see, just what's up to date and where we are, right? So I watch those things to see what's going on, right? And it's just been a lot of stuff in the news, and people want I think Biden to step down, and I think Trump was challenging him to golf matches, and baby, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. To golf challenges and debates and all kinds of stuff, and it's interesting. It's interesting to see so many people's point of view um, on that particular issue, right? It's a political issue, so it's interesting to see so many people's point of view, right? Because everybody has a point of view, right? And so, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. So, when you think about how you look at the news and you see what's going on, when you think about, even when we have all of these what do you call them, social media platforms. And so on social media platforms, people can ask questions, and guess what, you get so many people who have what we call point of views. You can call them an opinion. If you like, that's fine. Call them an opinion. You can call them a point of view. You can say how other people see it. All you got all of those things that we have that's presented to us, right? So you look on there and you be like, "Oh, that's what that person thought," and it's interesting because a lot of people don't. Here's the thing, a lot of people don't think like you. Okay, they don't think like me. I had to learn that everybody's not going to think like Carol. Okay, everybody's not going to think like that because we are all different, right? So when you're looking at things and you're looking at all of this stuff, do you ever say to yourself, do people see you the way you see yourself? Because everybody has a point of view. Everybody has a point of view. You got one, I got one, you know. And so do people, do people see you as you see yourself? Do people see you as you see yourself? I thought about that. And I said to myself, I don't know. I I would hope that people see me the way I see myself. I would hope that people see me the way I see myself. Um, I guess you would say to yourself, nope, I'm so exquisite, they be so astounded by me. Sister said, nope, I'm so exquisite, they be so astounded by me. All right, then, honey. Look here. For sure, people ain't gonna see you the way you see yourself. Because I think that we all have a unique outlook on our own selves, right? So we have a unique outlook for ourselves. And so when I think of me, I like the word exquisite though. That that word was like, dear gentlest reader. That word exquisite is nice, right? Good morning, Sister Tanisha. Good morning, good morning. Baby Tanisha sent me a text the other day. She had her coffee like this. I put it up on my page, on my coffee page too. She was like, ready. I said, all right, she ready, baby. So, do we see ourselves? Exquisite is a nice word. Exquisite is a very nice word. I think people gonna not see you like you see yourself because we all have our own vision of how we see ourselves, right? And and I'm not gonna say sometimes when we describe ourselves, other people don't describe us as such, and it depends on who you're asking. It gonna depend on who you're asking. When you think about how you see yourself, it is gonna depend on it's gonna depend on who you're asking. Who are you asking how you look? Because, and when I say see yourself, I'm not talking about the outer person. I mean, I'm talking about the whole thing, the outer person, the inner person, because what's in comes out, you know. What's in comes out. There's a scripture that says out of the heart flows the issues of life. Okay, so what you really have, and it ain't talking about this beating heart, this heart that beats. It's talking about the heart of your mind, you know. And another one says, so a man thinketh, so he is. I think people take me seriously. However, I'm the life of the party. And you know what? I'm going to agree with you there, Sister Tanisha, because when I first met you, I thought you were serious. I said, "Oh, she don't smile." But you are the life of the party. You are just the sweetheart, and you are so fun. And you come up with the best. I mean, you looking for some games, hands down, best games, best games. So until you get to know a person, because when you look on the outer person, if a person looks, they say my sister is serious. My sister Tina, they say, "Oh, she be looking like she's so serious. Ain't no smile. Ain't. Don't even play with her." But she really is fun. So I would accept that people take people serious, however you the life of the party. I like that answer too. Because when you think about it, the way you present yourself or the way people present you can sometimes be misconstrued, you know. Um, People say that I'm mean. And people say, well, mean people, I'm not a mean person though. I'm a sweetheart. I literally am a gem. I'm a sweetheart. I am not mean. But people say I am. I mean, my nieces and nephews call me Aunt Killjoy. Like I kill all the joy, and I don't. I am. I'm not a dictator, but I am authoritative. So I will, put my foot down if I need to. But I really have fun, live life. But I'm not a mean. I think I'm a very kind. I think I'm a sweetheart. But again, Hey, how do people see you? You know what I'm saying? How do people see you? Some people like you say, they think people take me serious. However, I'm the life of the party. She said, nope, I'm exquisite. They be so astounded by me. So some people don't even know how to take you sometimes. If that's what you're saying, some people don't know how to take you sometimes. And I can understand that too. Because people are gonna look and see how to kind of receive you, how to go about to do things with you. And that sometimes in its own self can be what word am I looking for? That can be a challenge too for some. Good morning, Miss DeBose. This is so true. And good morning to you. Yes, good morning, sir. So it is. So how do people see you? I have people who believe that they are certain things and they're not. That's one thing, you know. And if I don't see it that way, it doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that I don't see that person that way. I don't see that person that way. And it's like, I don't see it. And you can hear things about people. Have you ever heard stuff about people like, oh, no, she this and she that? And you be like, I've never experienced that. That's just something I've never experienced. And so, because I haven't experienced that person in that space, I can't speak on that. So you have that too. You have people, I've had people that I work with, family wise, you'll be like, oh, I didn't know they act like that. And you be like, yeah, they act like that. But that person may have never experienced them acting like that, or never experienced them in that situation, circumstance, ain't never seen them in that, as you say, character. So if you ain't never seen a person like that, you know that's another way people gonna see you. You see what I'm saying? So do people see you as you see yourself? And so the question really is, how do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? And that's going to determine how people see you. Because here's the thing: if you see yourself as, let's say, for example, a mean, um, I would even say ratchet, non-honest, whatever title you want to put on yourself. Some people may see you that way, some people may not. It depends on how do you see yourself? Does it depends on the situation or the circumstance? I think if you're gonna be who you're gonna be, you're gonna be who you're gonna be in every situation and every circumstance. I don't think it matters what the situation is or the circumstance. You're gonna be who you're going to be. I don't think it matters. I really don't. I don't think it matters. If you're gonna be that person, that's who you are. And I believe that's how that goes. Yep. So do people see you as you see yourself? That was something I thought about, thinking about point of views and everything like that. Also, I was reading something on somebody's page. I forgot where I seen it. And one of the things the person said was, and let me remember. I want to remember. I want to remember how to really put this out there. It was saying that don't let, if common sense is telling you to go, then you need to go. Don't let loyalty keep you somewhere where common sense is telling you to get out of. So if you're in a situationship, or a circumstance, or a circumstance ship, look at me making up words, but we urban, we do that, right? If you're in that, don't let your loyalty keep you there. If your common sense is telling you to get out. So I was thinking to myself, and I had another conversation with a friend. Do we stay in places? Do we do what the heart wants us to do? Or are we doing what common sense is telling us to do? And that's in any situation. It can be work, it can be a relationship, it can be whatever. Are we doing what the heart wants? Meaning the heart of our mind, we've been here, we know this, we da da da, we da, or are we doing they exist, those situationships. They do exist, sis. They do. They very do. But are we doing what the heart wants? Are we doing what the heart wants? Or are we listening to common sense? Because some people say common sense ain't common. So are we doing what the heart wants? Or are we doing Are we doing what common sense is telling us to do? What do you think? I want to hear from you. What do you think? Are we doing what the heart when it comes to that situation? Are we doing what the heart wants? Are we doing what the heart wants? Or are we following common sense? You know, because as humans, period. Good morning, good morning. As humans, period, we tend to say common sense ain't common, but then we tend not to do what common sense is telling us to do. We tend to choose what the heart wants. And people say the heart wants what the heart wants, but is what the heart want what we need? There you go with another one. Is what the heart wants what the heart wants? Is that what we need? Is that what we need? Or are we just really in ourself? Sometimes common sense escapes us due to the situation, and then we get away from the common sense. Mm. So, Sister Charmaine said, sometime common sense escapes us due to the situation, and then we get away from the common sense. Mm, mm, mm. Well, you know, I agree to a certain extent with that it does escape us due to, and like I said, depends on the situation or the circumstance. I could see it that way. But then that answer, what you just gave, that statement you just gave, I'll put it that way. That means then that we are leaning to what the heart wants. Then we're doing what the heart wants us to do, right? So, because if you're in a situationship, I like that word. If you're in a situationship, no matter what the situationship is, and common sense is saying, hey, down the road, this is not going to be good for you. But you're saying to yourself, it's okay right now. Then you're leaning, hey, sis, good morning. Then you're leaning toward doing what the heart wants. You're leaning toward doing what the heart wants. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, husband. Good morning. Good morning, sis, for joining. Right now, we are talking about, are we doing what the heart wants, or are we doing what common sense is telling us to do? So people say the heart wants what the heart wants. Are we leaning toward that, or are we doing what common sense say this is what we should be doing? And Sister Charmaine says sometimes common sense escapes us due to the situation, and then we get away from the common sense. So are we doing what the heart wants? Because the heart wants what the heart wants. If you in a situationship and it's like, this is good for me right now. This is what makes me feel good. This is what makes me happy. This is where I'm at. Are we doing what are we really doing what the heart wants and not what we need? We're doing what we want. You know how people say, is it a want or is it a need? Because a want and a need is two different things. A want is a need, two different things. If you take it down to simple terms, are you doing what you want to do, or are you doing what you need to do? Brother Jermaine said, well, you know how I feel about common sense, because he said common sense ain't common. That's his line. People don't use common sense these days. A lot of people are doing what the heart wants. And if I want it, then I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter whether I need it, whether it's good for me, whether it's not good for me. This is what I want, so this is what I will do. And then on the back end, you'll worry about the consequences or reactions later. What say you? What say you? Are we doing what the heart wants? Should we do more? So what the heart should we do more so what the heart needs? I mean, it's a battle sometimes maintaining in the heart needs. It is a battle sometimes, but here's the thing. When you think about it, just think about it. When you think about what you need versus what you want, you're not going to always get that feeling of satisfaction doing what you need to do. And I think that's where the break comes in at. Because if we're doing what we want to do, we get that satisfaction feeling of this is great, this is grand, this is where I need to be. You get that feeling, okay? And so when you have that feeling of this is where I need to be, this is what I want, this is right where I need to be and do it, that's where you stay. Versus when you doing things that you need, sometimes it's not going to always feel that great. It's not going to always feel that great. You know how they say growing pains? There are pains with growth. There are pains with growth. And when you're growing in situations, circumstances, or going through those things, there going to be some hurt and going to be some pain. So when you are doing what the heart wants versus what the heart needs, you're going to get different feelings. And I think what happens is people rather have the feeling of, yeah, this is great and grand, let me stay right here, versus, yeah, that hurts a little bit, but it'll be better on the other side. So should we do more so what the heart needs? I think that we have to really say to ourselves, and people have to be honest with themselves. That's where honesty comes in with oneself, and say, I may want this, but this is what I need. Because what you need, again, and what you want are two different things. And it is a battle. It's a great battle. But that's where the battle is always at, in the heart of your mind. The battle is always there. We are always battling with those little voices up there in our head. And you know how they used to use the images on TV? They put the devil on one shoulder and the angel on one shoulder. I mean, I understand the analogy they use, but that actually is what you're battling with all the time in the heart of your mind. It don't matter what circumstance or situation, because you always have to have a choice. So you're always making a choice. You're always making a choice. And you're going to have to choose either what the heart wants or what the heart needs. And we have to remember, it's not the heart that beats and pumps blood to your kidneys and your liver and feet and arms and all through your body. It's talking about the heart of your mind. And those are choices that we always have to make. So in essence, it's a battle. It's always a battle. But when you choose correctly, the battle normally, what happens is you win, and things may not look as great in the beginning, but it does in the end. You see what I'm saying? For example, if you are battling about a position, this, your heart wants this position, but your heart needs this position, and you choose what the heart, let's just say, wants. So the want is, oh, the pay is great, I'm gonna get all this money, and this is what I want. But on the back end, the need is, yeah, you still need to make money. However, you need this insurance, you need this 401k, you need this FSHA plan, whatever the case they offering, or they're gonna pay your tuition with this need, the student reimbursement. You get all this on the need end. Then you go back and say, yeah, is this really what I want, or is this really what I need? And then you have to choose between those two positions. And a lot of times I be looking at, and I'm a witness. Ooh, they're gonna pay me this much money. Let me take this position. But on the back end, on the back end, man, I need that student reimbursement. I need that health insurance. I need that. So hey, I know what I want, but this is what I need. So I'm gonna do what I need to do versus what I want to do. Because sometimes doing what you need to do help you out in the long run versus doing what word am I looking for? Doing what you want to do. Okay. So today's questions were very, very good. Do people see you as you see yourself? And are we doing what the heart wants, or are we doing what the heart needs? Basically, are we doing that common sense thing, right? Are we doing that common sense thing? Thank you all for joining me today. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I thank y'all for joining me. I thank you guys for supporting me at Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Remember, I have a YouTube. Follow my YouTube link. The more I can get YouTube, I can be coming from one place all at one time, and everybody can see me. So remember, follow my link in my YouTube, follow my link in my YouTube. And here's what I want to leave with y'all today. Very simple affirmation you can think about all day today. Open your heart and receive. Open your heart and receive. You know, a lot of times what happens with us is we close our heart off to receiving. And this is the thing. When you close it off, and that's your mind, I'm talking about the heart of your mind, because we have the heart of your mind. Okay. When we don't receive some things, we can't grow, we can't forgive, we can't get past. So open your heart to receive. Just for a moment's time, see it from somebody else's point of view, not always from your point of view. So open your heart and receive. Open your heart and receive. Okay, I want you guys to live, love, never ever stop laughing, always be forgiving, and remember one love. I mean, if we all learn how to love, what a world this would be. We have to love people for real. People are out here in need. People are out here in they're hurt. There's a lot of things going on. So don't, if you got a bad day, keep your bad day to yourself, but try to spread some love wherever you go. If you got a bad day, just keep to yourself. Don't make nobody else day bad. All right. Thank you all for joining me. Tomorrow is Thursday. So remember, you think it, I thought it. You think it, I'll say it. Thursdays. So whatever you thinking, whatever then popped up in your head, inbox me. I ain't gonna say no names. We're gonna clean it up and we're gonna talk about it. Let's see what everybody else think about it. Remember, everybody got a point of view. So if you think it, I'll say it. Whatever situation, circumstance you thinking about, whatever make you go, I wonder about this. Let me know so I can present it to everybody that's out here watching and viewing. And thank you again for joining Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Again, my link is in my bio. I want you guys to have a good day. Did I say bayou or bio? I think I'm in New Orleans, right? Pass me some crab legs and some good old bayou food, right? All right, you guys have a great day. Love you. See you all tomorrow, 8:30 sharp. Talk to you then. Bye.